Good morning, all. Camelback Trading 2724 and the pitfuturestrading.com coming to you this Monday morning, February 10th. Looking at the market profile of the SPY ETF here on Window Trade the last 3 days. And we came into balance on Friday when we stopped the one-time framing up. And all pre-market, we've basically traded from Friday's settlement to just about Friday's low. Remember, right, our prices were pretty far and wide apart, so price has to seek its level. Right now, M period is going to be a pretty good guide from Friday, which way this market wants to go. We're going to get probably some really good chop to start the day. Now, there's still an hour to go prior to the opening, but I would be looking to sell it below M period to at least test Friday's low. We get below Friday's low, there's a pretty big void down to the low from February 5th, and then that next gap. If we chop around, get above settlement and above M period, well, then once again, there's not much above till yesterday's high on Friday. So M period would be pretty important, I believe, to start the day. Destinations for this morning. Well, right now, until we get more market-generated information, the upside is Friday's high of 333.62, although M's high of 332.64 could be an important point. And then above that, we have 333.76, which was 12 wide from February 6th, 334.19, weekly high, all-time high, and 335.15, our pre-market all-time high. Also, right now, my pre-market high is 332.50. So that's right, just below M's high. So that's going to be an important level. For the downside, first destination, again, M's low to me is important, which is 331.83, and right below that is Friday's low of 331.60. If you don't hold that level, you don't have anything until 330.67, a dollar lower, and then filling the gap at 330.01, a 66-point gap from the 5th, 329.55, 10 wide from the 4th, and then 327.72 daily low, and then filling that large gap at 326.16, a 156-point gap. So you have some pretty wide reference points and destinations. So we should have some pretty good volatility and chop this morning. As far as the game plan, again, with an hour to go, I think M period is going to be a pretty important point. If you're to trade down, hold M's low, or hold Friday's low, you'll still be in value for the most part, right? In value, in balance is your least rewarding trade. If you get long at the bottom here, you know you're out. You take out Friday's low, I'd be very, very careful. Same on the upside. If you were to rally higher, stall at M's high, you can take a short and see if we come back and test the bottom of Friday's range. If you get above it, again, I'm out. If we're to open in range, drive straight down and take out Friday's low quickly, I probably would get long on a put, because I would want to see what the sellers have. There's a pretty big vacuum down to the low on the 5th. So I would get on board, back into Friday's range, out. If not, you can ride it on down. Same here. If you do hold it, you could basically ride it up to where we settled on Friday. Above that, you have to M's high. You get above M's high. Now you're starting to deal with the upper end of value. You get above that, you have a good chance of taking out Friday's high. But remember, you're going to get a lot of chop in here, so don't get chopped up, okay? It doesn't hurt to wait a couple of minutes to see how A period is going. Chart-wise, we'll look at the weekly and the daily. The weekly, again, is above the trend line. We're still in a balance, a very large balance. Remember, we extended it last week, but came back into the balance as we closed below 332.95. So remember balance rules. Same on the daily. Daily is right on its trend lines. This is a pretty important day here to see which way we go. If the bears continue what they did on Friday and get us to close again below the trend and inside this balance, then you're going to start having very good odds of filling these gaps, at least the first one, and then testing the second one. If, however, the bulls are able to take out Friday's highs, stop the one-time framing down after one day, get above the trend line, well, then you're going to have good odds of testing the highs from Thursday. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.